Hello, I am Wander001 and this is my review of the Anker PowerDrive 2, and as the name suggests, it actually is a car charger for your cell phones. There you can see USB inputs. For the longest time I didn't have a car charger because, well, I had battery packs and or a wall wart that I could use, and I recently took a very long car trip by myself and realized that battery packs, while useful when you're not near a power source, if you're sitting in a car with a adapter point and you don't use it to charge your phone, it's kind of asinine. So I went out and I picked up a car charger, and again, like I said, this is the Anker car charger. This is one version of 3. So we'll just start with this, the particulars of this one. You are looking at 2.5 inches in length with a width at the widest point of 1 inch, and also having a depth of 1 inch at the widest point. Because I like visuals, here is a lip balm example and a AA battery, just to give you an idea of how big this thing actually is. So really there's not much to say about it. It is a car charger. It's got black shiny finish around most of it with a red accent. The ports where you plug into are this black matte finish. There is a light up here which will indicate when it's on. This will work plugged into your car, at least in my car. You plug this in even if the car is not running. There are some chargers that don't do that, but this one does. You are looking at 2 different points. So you can actually charge 2 different devices, which was one of the main reasons I ended up getting this one, because I wanted 2 different charging points. You're looking at a 12 to 24 volt input with an output of 2.4 up to 4.8. So this has Anker's IQ charge, so that will give you the maximum charging power for your device without actually burning out the battery, which is very important because you don't want to burn out your battery. I tested this against the wall wart that I have. I used the same cable for all the testings, as well as I tested charging 2 devices at once. So let me roll to that so you can see that charge information. Here we're looking at the phone plugged into the wall wart. It had a max milliamp output of 830 with a minimum of 770, with the average when I took this screenshot of about 780 milliamps. Next, this is the top port plugged into the car. It gave a max output of 1110 milliamps, minimum of about 730 milliamps, and it averaged out for most charging to be 940 milliamps. That's what this is depicting. Here we're looking at the bottom port of the car charger with a max of 810 milliamps, a minimum of 340. At the time of the screenshot, it registered 340, but it averaged out to be about 500 milliamp charge. Now, like I said, this is one of 3 different versions. There is a 12-watt version with an attached lightning cable if you don't want to have to plug the things in yourself. There's also a new single plug 24-watt QC 2.0 single port, which is their version of the new IQ that is supposed to be Qualcomm Quick Charge compatible. So really it depends on what you're looking for in a car charger. I just needed 2 charging ports and something that would charge reasonably quickly. One of the things is you can actually charge your phone and use the phone at the same time. Granted, you should only be using it for maps. With other chargers, you do run into a limitation that sometimes the charge is not strong enough to support both charging and utilizing the phone. But with this, you will be able to do that. So if you're interested, it's going to run you anywhere between $30 and $12, depending on where you get it. Obviously, Amazon's going to be the cheapest. So, that's where your $12 one will be. And really, it's a car charger. Everybody should have one. It's cheap, it's small, it can charge 2 phones at once. Get a couple of them. You can throw them in the back for the kids. I have been Wander001. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the area below. And if you haven't figured it out already, I would recommend this Anker PowerDrive 2 car charger. So, thanks for watching.